All right, welcome into the Seattle Sports Show where we love Seattle Pro Sports. I'm your host, Mikey, and right now I am doing a live draft party, watch party on YouTube. I just hit the record button so we can get a live reaction uploaded to YouTube for you, make it a nice small little clip for you. We're about to find out what happens with the Seahawks. What are they going to do here? Okay, what are they going to do? Are they going to stick and pick at 16? Are they going to make a trade? Right now, let's see here. As of right now, we still have a lot of good players available to us on the board. Leatu Latu just went. All the quarterbacks have gone. But we still have Dallas Turner available, Terrion Arnold, Jared Verse, Quinyon Mitchell, Troy Fatanu, Byron Murphy, Johnny Newton. Players that we would like, Cooper DeJean, players that we would like are still on the board. But there's still a lot of other players on the board that other teams would like as well. So we could very well see the Seahawks make a trade back here. I will not be surprised at all if there is a team that wants to trade up with the Seahawks to get one of these premier players still available at this point. I am not going to be surprised at all. Not a single bit. 5 minutes, about 5 minutes left on the clock for the Seahawks before their pick is in. We're going to get the live reaction here on whatever their decision is, whether they pick or whether they decide to make a trade. Hey, Leatu Latu looks excited. He's one of the guys I would have loved at 16, but he goes right before us. Let's find out. Come on, Seahawks. 4 minutes left. What do you decide to do? Are we making a trade or are we sticking and picking? So many good players still available. I can't believe a defensive player didn't go off the board until pick 15 to the Colts, Leatu Latu. So we still have whatever choice of defensive player we want. We still have lots of great offensive players left, like a Troy Fatanu, who I would love to have on this team if we stick and pick at 16. But there's a lot of value there. A lot of value because this year's draft has so many good players in it. Do we trade back? Pick up more picks throughout this draft and add more impact players throughout the draft versus the one impact player, major impact player at pick 16. We're about to find out. I bet they did not expect Dallas Turner to be on the board. Everybody expected Dallas Turner to be picked in the top 10, to be picked by the Atlanta Falcons, who made the surprise pick of picking Michael Penix Jr. at pick 8. So another player that I would love on the Seahawks. I would, it's just so surprising that the Falcons are the ones that took him, giving that big contract that they just gave to Kirk Cousins. Yeah, he's coming back from an ACL. And he is older, but the pick is in. The pick is in for Seahawks. They must be sticking and picking. It says the pick is in. It doesn't say trade. It says the pick is in. Let's find out. Let's see what is going on. Seahawks pick is in. What is it going to be? Is it Troy Fatanu? Are we getting the guy to come anchor the middle left side of our offensive line? Is that what we're doing here? Are we getting Dallas Turner, who is still on the board here? Did they just like Jared Verse enough that they decided to take Jared Verse ahead of Dallas Turner here? We are about to find out. And of course, just like I said would happen, they would be in commercial break while the pick came in for the Seahawks. So here we are, waiting for this commercial break to be over so we could find out what the Seahawks pick is at pick number 16 in the first round of the 2024 NFL Draft. Come on, get this commercial over with. We want to find out who this pick is. Goodell, I know you just had back surgery, but you need to get up out there on the stage. You need to hurry up there. We want to find out who the Seahawks are taking. Come on. Let's go. Another commercial? How many commercials are we going to get? Seahawks pick is in. Let's go. We need to find out who the Seahawks picked. Come on. Let's go. The pick is in. The pick is in. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Let's go, 12s. Seahawks. Seahawks. Let's go. Come on, the pick is in, baby. Let's go. Who's it going to be? They're saying there was a 5% chance that Dallas Turner was going to be available at 16th. Everybody thought he was going to the Falcons. Everybody thought he was going to the Falcons. I don't even have him up on my my little image here of players I thought would be available or that could potentially be available. You know, I only included players here in this image that had the potential to be available at 16. Obviously, Penix was already selected. Leatu Latu was already selected. Everybody else is still, Brock Bowers already selected. Everybody else still available, plus more. Plus more I didn't include in this image because I did not think they would have a chance at being available. Again, anybody who is criticizing my mock drafts, talking about who's not going to be available at what picks, again, none of us know what we're talking about before the actual draft happens. We're just guessing. You can't just say that's not possible. There's no way that person falls that far. Look at what we're looking at right now in reality. Dallas Turner, available. Troy Fautanu, available. Jared Verse, available. Byron Murphy, available. Cooper DeJean, available. Everybody's available. Quinion Mitchell, Terrion Arnold. Everybody's available. All these players that weren't going to be possible for me to be picking in these mock drafts, they're available. I don't want to hear any criticism again about me picking picks that don't seem like they're realistic. Okay, here we go. Now they're making they're putting in another video for people who are announcing our pick. Okay, I like this. Okay, that's good. Thanks for defending our country. We appreciate that. Now, come out here and announce our pick. Who is it gonna be? Okay, here comes Goodell walking so slowly because he just had back surgery a couple weeks ago. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Who's the pick, Goodell? Who's the pick? With the 16th pick, we select Byron Murphy. No! No, I mean, he's a great player. He's a great player. I hope he does great here. This is not who I was hoping for. To stick at 16. To stick and pick at 16. This is not who I was hoping for. Well, we're going to find out now. I guess they couldn't make a trade happen. So we're not able to add more picks into this draft. We stick and pick at 16. Troy Fautanu was still on the table. Dallas Turner was there. we get Jared Verse was still there. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. What do you think, Seahawks? How do you feel about this pick? I think a lot of you are going to be really excited. I I think he's a great player. I think he's going to be good. I just wish and I'm sure they tried. Oh, look, a trade just happened. The Vikings just traded. You're telling me us as the Seahawks couldn't get a trade done with the Vikings to get them to come up to 16? Yeah, I don't know. Not what I was hoping for a stick and pick at 16, but let me know in the comments right now. Are you excited about Byron Murphy II? Do you think he's going to be the guy that comes in and makes a big difference on our defense? Obviously, Mike McDonald must really like him and must be excited about what is the possibility that Byron Murphy can do in his defensive scheme. And I guess we're going to find out. With any pick, we're not sure if it would be the right choice. We'd have to wait and see it play out and find out how it's going to play out in reality. Just not for me. Not what I was expecting or hoping. But I hope I'm completely wrong. I hope that this guy was worth not making a trade back for and picking up an additional pick in the second or third round. We'll find out. But okay, if you're watching this, the recorded version, hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the like button. Leave those comments. How do you feel about Byron Murphy being picked as our first pick overall in the first round, the 16th overall pick? If you're a podcast listener, because I'll upload this to the podcast as well, let me know. Who do you think they should have picked? Are you happy with the pick? And then make sure you follow, subscribe, leave a 5-star rating and a written review because it all helps the show grow. And thanks for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we watch legends awaken. So take cover, because with the Sea of Sound, we will rise to reign supreme and win forever. Go Hawks!